Alrighty, welcome to the Milestone 3 video. So I'll just start off by going through the stun. So let me quickly start this up. Hopefully it won't take long. Alrighty, let's click in. Try to find our AI guy here. He does run around. I think it's actually a female model, but whatever. There it is. It's gonna come after me. Stun it. Lags. You can see a bunch of stuff there. It has the input, it has the timer. I should probably demonstrate that I can't actually play it that often. So I'm spamming my keyboard right now. I can't anything. Should probably have the range up a bit higher, yeah. But yeah, it stuns. I'm pressing my keyboard. It doesn't do it every single time. It just does it a couple times. Input timing, feedback, stun state. That's all good. So let me switch over to VS Code here and show off my parent class. So this is my power-up class. It's built in C++. I thought it would be easier this way to derive or to make a C++ class and then derive a blueprint class from it, because that way you're allowed to do so much more, right? And the way you're able to do that is through this onCollection function, which is blueprint implementable. Effectively, you could just write code in Blueprint what you want your class to do, or what you want your power up to do, and it just works, right? Like stuff like the respawn timer is built in, so you don't have to worry about it. If you want to disable it, disable the respawnable aspect of this, you can just do that. So, what else do I need to demo in here? Let me actually go through the code, show you it's actually commented relatively well. Probably shouldn't be doing stuff like this. Maybe should put this on a new line, but it still works. But yeah, here it just, if the timer is above 0, it decrements, and if the timer is above 0 and the whole thing is disabled, because, we want it to hide whenever we actually play it, or whenever we actually collect, whenever it's respawnable, because you cannot destroy, well, you can, but that would require a spawner object, and I didn't want to deal with that, so I just made it disable all of its collision, which is actually down here in this disable or kill function, which says if it's not respawnable, just kill yourself. Well, destroy yourself. Maybe it should be a little bit nicer, I guess. But yeah, it hides the actor from in-game, disables collision, sets it disabled flag to true, and then it sets the respawn timer buffer to the respawn timer start. And then up here in the tick, it will decrement that timer if it's above 0 and we're disabled. If it's below 0, and I probably should add disabled here as well, re-enable it. But yeah. And the power-up only interacts with the player, the A-maze character. So this is all that. Yeah, and then we pass that into the onCollision function, which I'll actually show off in my, what class should it be? Should we go for health first? Yeah. Blueprints, health up. And actually drag it in here. It's still loading. You can't see it on screen, but because of the way I have it set up in OBS, but there we go. So here you can see that you can disregard this, but here you can see the onCollection. It's an event, goes to cast to BP because you have to. We get the health, we set the health. I believe health addition is, yeah, 25. What else? I suppose this will go for the adding extra stuff. This loop up and down. Effectively, all this does is rotate it across its z-axis relatively quick, and then it will what will it do? Oh yeah, it uses a sine function to move it up and down to a specific height and speed. So I'll display that in just a bit. And then it has this debug stuff that I guess I'll show off. Let me actually go into my test level here, power up test. So you can see it here. Why is that not lighting up? Oh God. Oh, okay, it's fine. Just had to load in. But yeah, quickly hit play. Then you can see here it's moving up and down. The power up health power up is. Damn, I should not have done that. Let me actually go and check because this is a respawnable power up because I need to demonstrate that. Health up here. I'll have to click on this again. So once we collect it, oh, on it, I did not actually. Ah, damn. Come on. All right. Now we can come in and show off. So it is respawnable. You can see it down in the right-hand corner. It will set its disabled flag and it will count down to from 5 seconds. Then it will respawn. Exactly like that. You can see it clipping through the ground there, but you know, if you set it higher up, it's easier to deal with. And so this is my second power up here. It literally it's a skull, right? So it literally just kills you. As you can see, I believe I called it in testing cube that kills you because, well, it was originally a cube, but now it's a skull. But yeah, quickly I'll go through this one as well. It's stupid simple as well. On collection is just cast a BP, and it calls it die function, and then it disables or kills, and that's what, you know, disables or destroys the object. And of course, this one was destroyed because it's not respawnable. You can't die twice. What else do I need to cover? Oh yeah, these scripts are my child classes. So that is one part of it. So they're inheriting from the C++ base class. Exceeding the minimum requirements. I suppose that moving up and down for the power up and maybe even the models, the custom models, is the exceeding of minimum requirements. Comments, you already saw those. I'll go over them again, I guess. VS Code. But yeah, header comments for each function, mostly. As long as they're not like, you know, overridable stuffs or what is this? Not callback, whatever. But yeah, header comments, normal comments, header comments for variables as well. I believe I could show that off in engine too, and I'll do that in just a second. Come on. Don't know why those don't show up. You know what? Maybe it's because they're above the U function or U property stuffs. Could be. Who knows? Anyway, that's it.